So welcome to this first in a series of videos on how to use the Basic Skills Electronic PLP or the ePLP. I will be doing, this video will be on just a brief overview of how you access it, the main screen. I'll have other videos to show you how to enter your grades, how to get the information back out from the ePLP, and for those of you that are teaching math, how to insert or to put in the math progress. So, and if you have any questions, you can email me. My name is Lori Kunkler, and just shoot me an email. I would be glad to help you. So let's take a look at what how you will launch the ePLP once it's been put on your desktop on the computer that you work at. It will look like this over here. It's a Basic Skills PLP. And if you double click on that, it will launch. Now it will take a while, so be patient with it. It's pulling data, all of the college's data in. And it will always come up to this first student until someone alphabetically comes before Stephanie. So this is just how it comes up. So let's take a look at the front screen here. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, there's this button that says CASAS Legend. And if you're working with a student or looking at a student's CASAS test scores, this is where you could pull it up and say, here are the levels, the ABE scores, and what ABE level it is. Now this is on top of the screen, so you can move it around to where you want and just hang it over here at the side if you want to compare a student's CASAS testing data. This student apparently was never was a ABE student back in 2013. So this is just a way to look up the CASAS test scores and what level those relate to if you need to. I'm going to close it out, but that's right over here at CASAS Legend. The progress button, I'm not going to open it now. This is where you will enter grades at the end of the quarter. And then the reports is how you get the information back out on a student to find out a student's grades, if they've been on academic watch, all in a very succinct report. So to make this more meaningful, I'm going to find a student. If you know a student's student ID number, you can type it in right here, enter SID. But most of us, if we're sitting at our desk, will not have a student's ID handy. So I'm going to bring up a student, and I clicked on Find Student, and the directions are right here. Begin typing the last name of the student to jump to that section of the list. So my student's last name is Ponce, and I'm looking for Jennifer. There she is. I'm going to click on her name. Notice down here it shows that I'm selecting Jennifer Ponce. Here's her student ID number. It's already highlighted. Using the Control-C button to copy that student ID number, I have now copied it. Now I can go back to the student data screen. And I can use the Control-V or the paste button to paste it right into the student ID number. And then I'm going to hit Enter to go get her information. Now what you need to remember is every time you change a screen, you need to put the student's SID number in. So I just let it hang out there in my copy and paste until I'm done with this student. So here are Jennifer's CASAS scores that she's taken. If you want to see what a 240 meant in her reading, you could bring up this CASAS Legend again, move it over to the side, reading 240. So Jennifer is nearing the top of the level 5 ABE reading score. So that just helps you read the CASA scores. When a student first comes up, you'll see this basic information on the student. And here's the courses that she's taken, categorized by year, the instructor, the number. So you can look down through here. Now I know Jennifer is a high school 21 student. So if you notice, here are some HSC classes where she's gotten credit for, in this case, Washington State history. The HSC at this time are the ones that will bring grades over. So she got a B in her Washington history. She got a B in her civics and government towards her high school 21. I can scroll down if I want, and here are some more high school 21 classes. So Jennifer is getting there. And this, you can also see that she has taken quite a few classes with us, working towards her high school 21. Now there are a whole series of tabs across here that are off this main screen. I can take a look at the CASAS testing data that's been uploaded for her. Notice that someone at one time filled in that she is a high school 21 student. We do not have, this is a place for that paper and pencil math quiz and the score and what she got on her writing sample. But because this student started well before we had the ePLP, that information hasn't been submitted. If you know the information, you can submit it for a student so that when someone else looks at it, it will already be resident there. Jennifer at this time has not taken any Compass test. And because she's high school 21 and finishing her English and math through our department, she will not need to Compass or now Accuplacer or the right class. She will not need to placement test into YVC. Jennifer in the past has been on Academic Watch. So she did not pass the co-enrolled English 95. She had family issues. The next quarter, she did not pass co-enrolled English 95. But notice in these notes here, so she should have been blocked, but notice it was, she appealed to the dean, and per dean, will sit out spring 2017 and return in fall to take co-enrolled English 95 math review and PE online. So that tells us right there that even though she was on Academic Watch, she did appeal to the dean. So those are places that you can put notes. And if a student has 2 successive quarters of attendance on Academic Watch, they need to be blocked, and then it's up to the student to appeal to the dean. So you might want to check up on our appeal process for that. If you want student demographic data, all of that information is on this tab also. Mostly what I use though is the CASAS testing and a quick check to see if a student's on Academic Watch or not. So that's what this front screen tells you under student data. So that's a very brief overview on the first part of using the ePLP. It's as simple as double-clicking onto the ePLP for basic skills, waiting for it to come up, putting in your student SID number, and this front screen gives you a brief summary of the classes they've taken, the grades they've gotten, and if they're on Academic Watch. Thank you for watching this brief video. I will soon be doing videos on the rest of these buttons for you. Thank you.